If we have an idea, if we have a dream, we're never too old to do it. The anti-aging messaging that's being put out there is creating self-loathing, which makes it hard to take care of yourself. You're like, I'm too old. What's the point? We want to change the language. This is what people have been telling us. And here's aging well language. Living your purpose, having meaning in your life, and community. Take a moment and give yourself a hug. And thank yourself for bringing yourself to where you are today. So come on, I'm not kidding. Give yourself a hug. We want to embrace aging, and we want to do this in a healthy way. And we've been given this body, and it carries our soul, which helps us live our purpose. Generally, when we think about health and wellness, we think about eating and movement. And I want to just talk to you about two kinds of nourishment. There's primary foods and secondary foods. So primary foods are foods that nourish your soul. Whatever it is that you can do that excites you to get up in the morning and go, okay, I want to take care of myself. Find inner reason, inner purpose, things that bring you joy, and touch upon those things every day. This brings me to the secondary foods, which are what we eat. Most people, when they think about eating healthy, they think about, what am I going to cut out? And that feels very punitive. So rather than think about what you're going to cut out, think about what you're going to crowd out by what you're going to bring in. Part of being able to live well is to move. I like to call it movement, because when you say exercise, people automatically are like, I've got to go to the gym, I've got to do all these things, I've got to lift weights, I've got to sweat. It might be putting on a song and dancing to it. Even if you're sitting in a chair and moving your body and lifting your feet off the floor and stomping them down is movement. It's getting circulation going. One of the things that I do with my wellness practice is I teach Qigong. Tai Chi is a form of Qigong. We're gonna just loosen up the joints, right? So we're gonna put our hands together, and you're just gonna circle. Now we're gonna put our hands out into a T, and we're gonna bend at the elbows, because you know what? Your elbows have joints, and a lot of people's elbows hurt. So looking out helps you balance, okay? And you're gonna just do circles. So what these rotations are doing is they're loosening up the joint fluid. For joints to be less achy and inflamed, they need movement. There's a lot of nerves on the bottom of your feet, and so that movement is helping stimulate those nerves. We're loosening the vertebrae in our neck, because those are all joints. This is a great stress reliever. Lift your shoulders, come slightly up on your toes, and then let yourself drop. Coming up and you're dropping, you're weight bearing. That drop is creating a piezoelectric stimulation for your bones. Shake yourself out. Shake yourself out. Give yourself a hug. I'm big into hugs. All right. So that's just a very touching, the teeny tiny tip of what Qigong can do for us. Thank you.
This was awesome.
You were excellent.
Presentation was wonderful. You have inspired me to look at things differently.
You have affirmed that the things that I'm doing to make my golden years platinum are the things that I'm already doing, and you've given me ideas to do even more. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome.